I'm giving you one last chance. Drop your little act. And drive me back to the company now.
Please, sign, here.
You're digging your own grave. Don't blame me for what happens next. With this final stroke of the pen, my son family's millions will have nothing to do with you. Dad.
All right. Have everyone leave. I have something to discuss with Xiao Ran alone.
Teacher.
Xiao Ran, you have exceptional talent. Do you know why I've always told you to keep a low profile, to not show your abilities?
Dongyan has a severe technological stranglehold on Dasha's chips. You were afraid that if I showed my skills, I'd be controlled by Dongyan.
Exactly. That's why I was trapped in Dongyang for my entire life. I never had the chance to return and serve my country. I don't want you to repeat my mistakes.
Dasha raised and nurtured me. I will not disappoint you, teacher. I will not let Dasha down.
Besides that, there's one more thing. Seing will soon take over the chip company I founded. She's smart, but far from mature. Her technical knowledge and expertise aren't enough to run the company. I'd like to ask you to guide her, to assist her for a while.
Okay. I'll protect Seeing for 3 years.
Good. However, you must remember this. During these 3 years, you must remain cautious. Never reveal your abilities in the chip field.
But if I don't use my abilities, how can I join the company and help? What role would I even have?
I've already made arrangements.
Teacher.
Dad.
Seing, I want you and Xiao Ran to get married.
Father, what are you talking about? Why should I marry him? Nowadays, it should be about free choice in love.
If you want to inherit the company, you must follow my arrangements. Are you really going to defy my final wish?
Father. Your daughter will obey her father's arrangements.
Xiao Ran, this time, you have no objections, right?
Don't worry, teacher. I'll do my best.
Family matters, national matters. All of this. I'm entrusting it all to you.
Father.
Brother.
Uncle.
Big bro. Dad.
Uncle.
Dad. Welcome, everyone, to Layden Corporation's IPO launch event. Come in.
Miss Sun, we have a problem. Our latest batch of chips failed the performance test. The buyer rejected them.
What?
We're finished. Such an important order. And something went wrong. The company might suffer huge losses.
The day after tomorrow is the final submission deadline for this order. What are we going to do?
Has the R&D department tried to debug it?
We tried, but the problem lies in the chip's architecture. It's not something that can be fixed in a day or two.
What do we do now?
A similar problem. The notes our mentor left behind, on page 17, seem to have a record of it.
That's right. I still have the notes my father left me. Got it. Tell R&D to increase the number of cores in the chip's underlying architecture. That should fix the problem.
Yes, ma'am.
Lin Jaguay. Come here. I have some questions for you.
What is it?
Who told you to steal my father's belongings?
I was your father's student. These are the notes he left for me. Why can't I look at them?
How dare you say that? You were my father's student. He had such high hopes for you. On his deathbed, he still wanted to speak to you alone. And you, in the 3 years you've been with the company, have you made even the slightest contribution? You're completely a hopeless case.
Not a single contribution. Do you know what would have happened if I weren't here?
What would happen without you? Go on, tell me.
You must remember this. For these 3 years, you must remain cautious. You must never reveal your abilities in the chip field.
In these 3 years, I have secretly intervened dozens of times, saving the company from disaster. Now, the agreement with my mentor has only 3 days left. In 3 days, I can return to serve my country. I will bring all my skills back to the land of Dasha. In this final stretch, it's best not to cause any more trouble. Right. If it weren't for me, the company would be doing even better.
At least you know your place. Alright, I'm heading to the R&D department to oversee the modifications to the chip. You clean my office thoroughly. You'd better get down on your hands and knees and scrub every single tile until it's spotless.
Let me help you.
No need. This is my job.
We hold the same position. We're both the CEO's assistants. Your work is my work. Jiaguai, there's something I'm really curious about. Could you satisfy my curiosity?
Go ahead, I'll tell you whatever I know.
I've noticed something. Every time the company faces a crisis, CEO Sun always finds the key to turning things around, based on some random comment or action of yours, and helps the company pull through. You're not some kind of secret chip expert, are you?
A secret chip expert, huh? You've been reading too many martial arts novels. Give it to me, let me handle it. You go focus on your own work.
I propose a toast.
When this mishap occurred, it was our CEO Sun who promptly devised a solution, allowing the order to be submitted on time. It can truly be said, propping up a collapsing edifice. Turning the tide. When all seemed lost, I propose we all raise a glass to CEO Sun.
To CEO Sun. A problem that stumped the entire R&D department was solved by CEO Sun. Just like that, CEO Sun is truly a prodigy.
Of course she is. My Seeing was praised by all her professors as a future star back in school, unlike some useless person who not only loafs around doing nothing day after day, but also lacks even the most basic manners and sense of propriety.
All day long, all you do is play your stupid games. Do you even realize you have no right to be at this celebration? Only out of respect for my father did I reluctantly bring you along. Is that the attitude you're going to have?
What do you want from me?
What's with that tone? As the CEO's assistant, all these years, how much have you held Seeing back? How much have you held the company back? Don't you know, in your heart, day in and day out, you just loaf around. You've been freeloading for 3 years. Don't you think you should take this chance to properly apologize to Seeing?
Apologize? Why should I apologize?
From the tone of your voice, apologizing to me is beneath you. Originally, I didn't want to embarrass you in front of everyone. But now, you must, in front of everyone, respectfully, bow at a 90-degree angle and apologize to me. Otherwise...
Otherwise what?
Otherwise, we get divorced tomorrow. I'm giving you 2 options. Either apologize, or we start divorce proceedings tomorrow.
Divorce. Anyway, we're going back home soon. There's no love between us anyway. And the marriage was never consummated. Divorce is inevitable. But there are still 2 days left until the 3-year promise with my teacher is up. To fulfill the promise I made to my teacher, I should just endure it a little longer. Fine. I apologize. These past 3 years, I have held you back. Today, in front of everyone, I want to say I'm sorry.
You really have no backbone to stay in my family. You'd do anything, wouldn't you?
Lin Jaguay, oh Lin Jaguay, you really are a professional. Gold digger.
To cling to President Sun's coattails, he's really going all out.
For a man to stoop this low, it's truly pathetic.
President Sun, please sit down and calm down. Today is your celebration banquet. There's no need to get angry over worthless people. Waiter, there's spilled wine here. Get someone to wipe it up.
No need. Let Lin Jaguay wipe it.
President Sun, this isn't necessary.
Shut up. When my Seing disciplines her man, what right does a little assistant like you have to butt in?
Lin Jaguay, what are you waiting for? To avoid divorcing me, isn't there nothing you wouldn't do? Besides, mopping floors is what you do best, isn't it?
Fine. I'll wipe it.
Do it like you usually do. On your knees. You really don't care about your dignity at all, do you? Not only are you useless, you don't even have a man's pride. Worthless, you're nothing but a complete waste. Sorry, everyone, I lost my composure today. I'll be heading back now. Please, enjoy the meal and the drinks.
Stop cleaning, Jaguay. Why do you have to put yourself through this?
Because I'm a failure who's accomplished nothing. This is my way of life.
Xiao Yu. I'm a little drunk. At the dinner table today, was I being a bit too harsh?
Not at all, Seeing. For someone so shameless, trying to take advantage of you, that's exactly what you do. If you ask me, you need to be even stricter with him in the future. You have to make him realize he's your servant, he's your dog. Otherwise, sooner or later, he'll walk all over you and bully you.
Where are you going?
I'm soaked from the rain. I want to shower and change.
First, clean the floor. You dirted, then you can shower. Hello, President Ran. Yes, I'm glad you're satisfied with our product. Regarding the specifications for our next product. What? It needs to exceed the performance of the last chip by 3 times? How is that even possible? The requirement you're proposing is clearly unreasonable. Yes, the contract does state we will meet all of your company's requirements, but... Hello? President Ran, don't hang up yet. Hello?
Seeing. What happened? What's going on?
Kane Tech, the company we're working with, suddenly changed their tune. They want to raise the performance requirements for the next product. But with our current assets and technology, there's no way we can develop a product that meets their demands.
If you can't develop it, can't you just not do business with them?
But I already signed a contract with them in advance. After that first order was completed, our partnership with them was officially established. The contract can't be withdrawn now. If we can't meet their requirements, we'll be facing a huge penalty for breach of contract.
Seeing, you're so capable. How could you make such a basic mistake?
How is this my fault? They're clearly doing this on purpose. They just want to maliciously squeeze out the penalty.
Just this one contract I didn't review. And it's caused such a huge mess. If I leave later, the business that teacher worked so hard to build, wouldn't it just fall apart in minutes? Don't worry, Seeing. I'll do my best to help you.
What can you do alone to be of any help? Seeing, if you ask me, you need to quickly find a reliable partner.
In this situation, who else can we turn to for help?
Back in the day, weren't you pretty close with your father's junior disciple, Xiao Ran? He's a top-tier genius who got a full scholarship from the Great Xia Kingdom. During university, he won several awards. He just finished his master's degree recently. Why not ask him to give it a try? Maybe this could be a chance for you too, to reconnect.
Junior disciple. Right. With Ruinran's intelligence. Maybe, he really could help me.
Seeing, it's been a long time. I thought you were never going to see me again in this lifetime.
After my father passed away, I've been swamped with company affairs. I just couldn't get away. Please, don't blame me.
How can I blame you? Seeing, I know you had your reasons. Back then, it was teacher's dying wish that forced you to be with Lin Jaguay. But it's been 3 years now. You should start thinking about yourself.
No matter what, I'm still Lin Jaguay's wife. Please don't be like this.
Fine. I'm willing to keep waiting for you. I've already waited 3 years. Let's talk about it. What's the reason you asked me here today?
This is our previous chip design. Now, our partner needs us to develop a product with performance reaching 3 times that of this chip. I wanted to ask, do you have any good ideas?
I had a feeling that the reason you called me here might be related to chip design matters. So, I specifically brought my latest masterpiece. Here, take a look at this Thor chip. See if it meets your requirements.
Thor, isn't that a scrap draft that my mentor and I worked on before? It seems he's still the same as before, still resorting to plagiarism and theft, taking credit for others' work, passing off others' research as his own, and swindling people everywhere.
It actually combines the ARM and x86 architectures to achieve a massive leap in chip performance. Ren, you really are an absolute genius, just from the specs on paper. This Thor chip definitely meets the requirements. The only question is, are you willing to grant me the R&D rights to this chip?
Of course I am. If Seing is in trouble, how can I just stand by? It's just that I just graduated and I need a job to be able to stay in Dong, so I don't have to go back to that dirty, backward.
Don't worry, I'll definitely give you a position that you'll be satisfied with.
What's the emergency? Why was an urgent meeting suddenly called?
I heard that half an hour ago, some important person came to see President Sun. Could it be related to that?
I've urgently gathered everyone here to announce something. Starting today, Mr. Xiao Ran here will replace Lin Jaguay as the company's chief assistant. He will directly participate in future chip R&D. As for Lin Jaguay,
Currently, what positions are still open at the company? At the moment, almost all positions are filled. Only the company restrooms are still short a cleaner.
in that case, Lin Jaguay will start by taking on the company's janitorial duties.
The CEO's husband is cleaning toilets now. That's insane.
Serves him right. What a kept man. That's exactly what he deserves. President Sun is simply brilliant.
Lin Jaguay, oh Lin Jaguay. 3 years ago, you and I were fighting over a woman. Never thought you'd end up like this, did you?
President Sun, making the CEO's assistant clean toilets. That's not really appropriate, is it?
What's inappropriate about it? All labor is dignified, as long as it contributes to the company. It's an honorable job.
He likes mopping floors so much. Let him work in sanitation. Let him have his fill.
But President Sun...
No buts. The company is about to invest in more critical R&D projects. I have no time to worry about how to accommodate a useless waste of space. Lin Jaguay, I'll say it again. If you're not satisfied, you can get a divorce. If you agree to divorce, I can give you enough money, so you don't have to suffer this humiliation.
I am willing to accept President Sun's arrangement.
He's my senior from the same school. I'll go comfort him. Senior Lin, wait up.
What is it?
Nothing much. I just wanted to ask. Why are you so stupid? You had Sun Seing this golden ticket for 3 years, and you ended up like this?
Are you done?
3 years ago, I went to great lengths to hook up with Sun Seing. I was almost there. But right at that moment, I don't know what kind of nonsense you fed. That old man, he actually made Sun Seing marry you. All my efforts were wasted if it weren't for you. Sun Seing, and I would have had kids by now.
So
I suggest you divorce Sun Seing quietly. Otherwise, right in front of you, I'll spend your money, live in your house, and sleep with your wife.
remember what our fellow students used to call you? The gray rat who stole the blueprints.
I swear I'll send you back to that barren and backward place. Then we'll see who the real rat is.
I heard you actually went to clean the toilets today. What? Are you mad because I had Xiao Ran take over your position? Is that it? You can't blame me for this. The company is currently in a life or death situation. I have to rely on Xiao Runren's capabilities to keep the company afloat. Xiao Runren is truly brilliant. Take a look at the chip blueprints he designed.
Just as I thought. A dog can't change its habit of eating shit. Isn't this the scrap draft my mentor and I worked on back then? I advise you not to develop this Thor chip.
Why?
This chip's architecture has a fatal flaw. It will cause serious errors during operation.
You? Finding flaws in Xiao Runren's architectural design? I know. You're jealous of him. But his talent is publicly recognized. The chip design awards he won in school were even praised by the Dongyang government.
He just infiltrated the Dasha people's circle, then stole the private research of some Dasha people and gave it to Dongyang companies.
Lin Jaguay, I used to think you were at least an honest man. I never expected. Not only are you incompetent at work, your character is even worse. Just because you're jealous of him, you'd actually fabricate such vicious lies to slander him.
What Xiao Runren did is common knowledge within the Dasha circle at school. If you don't believe me, go ask around yourself.
I don't need to ask. Your lies have logical holes in them. If those Dasha teams had research results, why didn't they choose to publicly announce them and win awards? Instead, they hid them privately, waiting for someone to steal and announce them.
Although you carry the blood of Huaxia, you are a native-born citizen of Dongyang. So you wouldn't understand. Some things are far more important than fame and money.
Mystifying things. I think you're just plain jealous of him. Xiao Runren is young and accomplished. I'm warning you. Xiao Runren is our company's savior from now on. If you dare say one more word against Xiao Runren, I won't let you off easy.
If things are allowed to continue like this, the foundation my mentor worked so hard to build will surely be destroyed. Although I don't owe Sun Seeing anything, my mentor's kindness is something I can never fully repay. Before I leave, one last time, I'll give her one more helping hand. This information should at least help her get through the immediate difficulties. Just help her hold on a little longer.
Okay. Then we'll officially greenlight the project and launch the Thor Chip Initiative. Everything will be under Xiao Runren's full responsibility. Good.
Let me say it again. Xiao Ran is nothing but a rat who only knows how to steal other people's achievements. If you want to protect the legacy your father left behind, you absolutely must not trust him. Otherwise...
Didn't I say? If you dare say one more bad word about Xiao Ran, I won't let you off easy.
You...
If you dare say one more word, we're getting divorced, right now.
Fine. Then let's get divorced.
You? What did you say?
Aren't you the one who wants a divorce? Fine. Then let's get divorced. Anyway, today is the last day of our 3-year agreement. Let's get the paperwork done early. It'll also make it easier for me to return home later.
Lin Jaguay, so you've finally come to your senses. You realize there's no benefit in clinging to our family. You can't handle the pressure, and you're planning to get out. Excellent. As long as you're willing to get out of my house, I can give you some money.
No need. You don't owe me anything. Pack your things and let's go handle the paperwork.
You don't want the money? Then don't you dare regret it.
Here, take this.
What is this?
Some notes I wrote. They might help you solve some of the company's problems down the line.
Something you wrote can help me? Lin Jaguay, have you lost your mind?
In short, for the sake of the legacy your father left behind, I hope you'll accept these notes.
I get it now. First, you pretended to agree to the divorce. Then, you pull out this piece of junk to get my attention. You're just being shameless. And now that it's not working, you're trying to play hard to get. Is that it?
Think whatever you want. I've already done everything I can to save you. When you're ready, we'll get the divorce.
Save me? A worthless man who only wanted our family's money, daring to talk such nonsense. I'd like to see how long you can keep up this hard-to-get act. Remedial plan for Thunder God chip defects. And negotiation strategy with core rock technology. Lithography machine restoration, and long-term maintenance methods. Lin Jaguay is insane. A worthless man who knows nothing, daring to comment on such important matters. Hello, miss. We're here to file for divorce.
Okay, please take these forms first, and fill in the relevant information.
Still putting on a brave face, Lin Jaguay, for the sake of a little pride, you've gone this far. Is it worth it?
Mine's already filled out. What about yours?
I'm busy. I don't have time for your games. Bow and apologize to me right now, and I can pretend none of this ever happened.
I'm busy too. Please hurry up.
I'm giving you one last chance. Drop your little act, and drive me back to the company now.
Please, sign. Here.
You're digging your own grave. Don't blame me for what happens next. With this final stroke of the pen, my son family's millions will have nothing to do with you.
Your divorce proceedings are now complete. From this moment on, you are no longer husband and wife. Here are your divorce certificates. Please keep them safe.
Thank you.
How pathetic. Lin Jaguay, you really are pathetic. Enduring humiliation for 3 years, and ending up with nothing.
Your car keys.
You.
Seeing. What's going on? What are you doing at the Civil Affairs Bureau?
That guy Lin Jaguay. He's the one who divorced me.
That's actually good news. You've finally gotten rid of that useless freeloader.
That may be true, but what do you think he was thinking? How could he just suddenly agree to the divorce?
He's obviously trying to go all in and take a gamble. He's betting that you'll take the initiative to win him back, out of consideration for your 3 years together. That way, he can take the upper hand, and legitimately seize your family's assets. Seeing, you absolutely cannot fall for it.
So that's what it was. That good for nothing, has no real skills. All he knows is how to scheme.
Forget about him. For someone like that, even one more second spent thinking about him is a waste of life.
Exactly. My main focus right now should be solving the company's problems. Xiao Yu, I'm gonna need you to drive me back to the office.
Okay. Oh, right. Isn't today the first day at work for that genius, Xiao Ran? Perfect timing. I'll go with you to check out this so-called genius.
Let's go.
Take a look at this yourself first. Mr. Sun, regarding the chip we shipped out previously, the client is requesting that we run another test and send them the report.
Such a simple issue. Shouldn't the R&D department handle it themselves? Why report it to me?
The performance test itself is simple, but the precision they require is very high, so they really can't do it.
They can't. Then who handled it before?
Before. Wasn't it always you who handled it? Every time this came up before, Lin Jaguay said, you would personally handle the testing after work.
I handled the testing. I didn't. Then could it be?
Whoever it was, it definitely couldn't have been that loser Lin Jaguay doing the testing.
Then who did the testing?
From what I know, there are many specialized agencies in the industry that conduct chip performance testing. They can achieve very high precision.
Right. It must be Lin Jaguay, who paid some agency to do it. He didn't tell you on purpose, and even lied to the other colleagues. His goal was to make you mistakenly believe he did the testing himself, and thus cheat you into recognizing him.
I see. I didn't realize before. He actually had such a dirty mind.
Miss Sun, what about our performance test?
Just a simple performance test for our newly appointed executive assistant, Assistant Xiao. It's a piece of cake. Ren, you're up.
Piece of cake.
Miss Sun, this seems to be an operator error, a sign of system malfunction.
Operator error, malfunction.
How is that possible? Ren is a winner of countless chip awards, a top-tier genius. How could he make a mistake operating a tiny testing machine and cause a malfunction? That's impossible.
It's Lin Jaguay. It must be him. He was unhappy with C's arrangement for him. So before he left, he deliberately corrupted the data files on the machine.
Is that true? That can't be right.
Then let me ask you, other than the research team members, who else has used this machine recently?
The last person to use this machine. It does seem to be Lin Jaguay. But
just as I thought, the research team has no reason to damage the testing equipment, so the culprit can only be Lin Jaguay.
Damn it. I never thought he could be this vicious. Even after leaving, he's still causing trouble for our company.
Ms. Sun, may I ask if there's anything else?
How dare you ask me? Don't you know what you did? Are you really that clueless?
I don't understand what you're talking about.
You dare say it wasn't you who damaged the chip testing machine in the lab?
Me? What makes you think I did it? You have no proof.
How dare you deny it? If it wasn't you, then who? The machine broke down right after you left, and you're the only one who's used that machine recently. Believe me, I'll sue you right now and send you straight to jail.
Suit yourself. If you have evidence, you're welcome to sue. Sun C, out of respect for our teacher, let me give you one last piece of advice. If you keep letting those snakes whisper in your ear, you'll only bring ruin upon yourself.
What gives a loser like you the right to advise me? You
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Some people are beyond saving.
What gives you, a loser, the right to give me advice? You He actually dared to hang up on me.
He must have seen that his scheme was exposed and is too guilty to talk to you.
Exactly. That must be it. Now we've caught him red-handed. Seeing, how are you going to deal with him?
He's already left the company. And the divorce is finalized. For the moment. Oh, right, even though he's left the company now. He hasn't officially resigned. His payroll card is still under our company's control and restrictions.
Miss Sun, I think we should still properly investigate this matter.
Tell the finance department immediately to freeze Lin Jaguay's payroll card. All his money is in that payroll card. He won't have a single cent. Let's see how he's going to survive in this land-scarce, expensive Dongyang country. Let's see how he survives.
Driver. To the airport, please.
What a coincidence. You're from Dasha too? Where are you flying to from the airport?
Back to Dasha. Going home.
Back to Dasha. I'm so envious. It's been so long since I've been back.
Hey, driver. How come you're driving a taxi here in Dongyang country?
Well, that's a long story. Back in the day, I was a proper university student, majoring in chip manufacturing, but back home, there was never a supporting industry for it, so I had to come to Dongyang country to seek opportunities. You studied chip manufacturing? But as a Daxian, after getting a job here, I constantly faced discrimination and bullying. I kept getting fired every now and then. To make ends meet, I had to look for jobs, while driving a taxi for money. If only Dasha's chip industry could develop too, then we wouldn't have to put up with Dongyang country's nonsense anymore. And I could stay by my daughter's side.
Don't worry. That day is not far off. Hello, I'd like to buy a ticket to Dasha, please.
Sure, for what time?
As soon as possible.
Okay. I'm sorry, sir. My system shows your bank card has been frozen.
Frozen?
Yes.
Alright, I understand. This payroll card is under the control of Lading Chip Company. It must be Seing's doing. Doesn't matter anymore. Anyway, all I need now is money for a plane ticket home. No point in dealing with her anymore. I'll figure out a way to spend some time and earn a bit more money. Hello, Mr. Lee. Does the school still need any temporary substitute teachers?
Seeing, don't get angry over that guy Lin Jaguay. He's really not worth it.
Exactly. The top priority is for us to speed up the development of the new chip.
Right. Notify the finance department to approve the funds as soon as possible, so we can start the formal R&D process quickly.
Miss Sun, the team lead of a Dasha R&D team in the research department, just messaged to say that the Thunder God chip design draft you submitted have some design flaws.
How is that possible? This is Ruinrin's proud masterpiece, hand-designed by him. Even you, Ms. Sun, praised it. After seeing it, what gives a mere R&D team lead the right to say this design draft has problems?
But Lin Jaguay seemed to have said something similar before.
That Lin Jaguay again. He won't ruin things for me this time. It seems you, Ms. Sun, and your employees still don't trust me.
Run, don't misunderstand. I definitely trust you. There must be some mistake here.
Only that Dasha research team lead says there's a problem. None of the other teams found any issues.
That's the current situation.
It's simple. Ms. Sun, would you rather believe the words of a few scattered Dasha amateurs, or trust, or the judgment of all your elite Eastern Ocean experts?
I understand what you mean, but that Dasha R&D team lead shouldn't have any reason to report errors to me for no reason. There must be a reason behind this.
Right. Didn't you say before that Lin Jaguay was getting very close with members of your company's R&D team? It must be Lin Jaguay. Causing trouble behind the scenes, teaming up with them to deliberately create problems for the company and slow down the R&D process.
So that's what's going on. I was wondering why the usually inconspicuous Dasha R&D team suddenly took the initiative to report to me today.
That's just how Dasha people are. They have no real skills. All they do all day is engage in petty scheming.
They're all just like that useless Lin Jaguay.
If you ask me, these Dasha parasites staying in the company are nothing but trouble.
Miss Sun, regarding this matter, I think we should investigate further before drawing any conclusions.
No need. Just issue the notice directly. That Dasha R&D team that raised the issue is to be fired, all of them.
Everyone, quiet down. Starting today, I will be temporarily teaching the Digital Integrated Circuit Design course. I look forward to your guidance.
The substitute teacher is so young. Can he really teach such a complex course?
He probably got in through some school official by pulling strings, right?
You there. Class has already started. Where are you going?
Sorry, but I have no intention of wasting my time on an incompetent teacher like you.
You've never attended my class, so how can you know that I lack the skills?
So you're saying you're actually skilled?
I wouldn't call myself skilled. I'm just an ordinary substitute teacher who graduated from this school.
After graduating, you came back to the school to be a temporary teacher. Looking at you, you must be some Dasha slacker, right? I've seen plenty of your kind. People who come to Toyo country just to gild their diplomas. There's a word for it. What was it again? East Asian. Sick man.
Stop.
Didn't you just admit you're incompetent? Why should I listen to your lecture?
Even though I'm just an ordinary substitute teacher, I'm more than capable of teaching you.
I'm in the top 3 of my grade, and I've already mastered the basic undergraduate material. Right now, I'm preparing for my master's and doctoral theses. You, a temporary teacher, are at most an undergraduate graduate. You're not qualified to teach me.
We can give it a try.
Try what?
My duty is to answer your questions. If you have any, feel free to ask.
Fine. Let's see how many questions you can answer. Then I'll give you an easy one. Tell me the definition of a chip according to current international standards. Word for word.
Using materials like semiconductor silicon as a substrate through processes like photolithography, doping, etching, and a series of micro-nanofabrication techniques. On a tiny wafer, integrating a large number of transistors, resistors, capacitors, and other electronic components and interconnects. To achieve specific functions, a microelectronic device, its core is miniaturization, integration, and functional modularization.
Word for word, just like the textbook, without any preparation, ahead of time, he recited it all in one go.
His fundamentals are rock solid.
Seems he's not a complete slacker. Next. The question I'm about to ask, you better listen carefully. Regarding the issue of chip power consumption, do you understand it?
A little. At the company I previously worked for, I had a friend in the R&D department who specialized in researching power consumption issues. He and his team members were highly accomplished in this area. They were an indispensable part of that company's R&D process.
Hello. Yes. It was me who fired that Dasha R&D team. What? The company's R&D chain has collapsed. How is that possible? Our R&D department has so many teams, so many talented elites. Just firing one Dasha R&D team. How can R&D not proceed normally? The power consumption issue can't be solved. Their salaries were almost 3 times those Dasha people's, yet they couldn't even solve such a simple problem. What the hell are they doing?
Ms. Sun, don't be angry. Isn't it just problem of reducing power consumption? A minor issue. I can find people to help with this part of the work.
Really? Then who will you find to help?
They're all friends I met while working on my doctoral thesis. They're all top experts in the chip field. For them, this problem of reducing power consumption is a piece of cake. It's just the compensation aspect.
Don't worry, how much money is needed? Go directly to finance to apply. I'm giving you that authority.
Thank you for your trust, Ms. Sun.
I should be the one thanking you. Run, it's good to have you. You always come through in critical moments. You're 10,000 times better than that man Lin Jaguay. Then I'll trouble you to contact your friends as soon as possible.
Don't worry. Leave it to me. Mr. Sakata, you mentioned before you wanted to get into a major chip company to pad your resume. Is that still needed? If so, I can provide assistance here. No problem, no problem. I'll also trouble you to introduce me more to the aristocratic circles of the East.
Regarding the issue of chip power consumption, do you have any questions?
If you're thinking about reducing power consumption through manufacturing process innovation, what's the best approach right now?
That's a pretty niche question. That's completely beyond the scope of an undergraduate's knowledge, isn't it?
At this stage, the main methods to reduce chip power consumption through manufacturing process innovation are primarily two. First, using advanced transistor structures and materials, FinFET, GAFET. These 3D transistor structures can optimize electric field distribution and significantly reduce leakage current. Second, is using advanced lithography and packaging technologies, such as EUV lithography. With its short 13.5 nanometers wavelength, it enables the precise fabrication of transistors below 5 nanometers. Not only does it increase transistor density, it can also reduce chip power consumption by 40%. Are you satisfied with that answer?
He actually answered it. A substitute teacher has that level of knowledge?
Impressive. He's really making us Dasha people look good.
If you're satisfied, take notes and pay attention in class.
You just got lucky. You happen to know the answer.
What else do you want?
I challenge you to a contest. A chip computing power calculation.
Computing power calculation? How do we compete?
First, have other students look up the performance specs of 2 chips online. We'll perform calculations based on those specs. Whoever calculates the computing power first wins.
And if I win?
If you win, I'll pay attention in your class and respectfully call you teacher. If you lose, you get out of this school. Don't sully our Toyo Kingdom's halls of learning.
Fine. We'll do it your way.
This is getting intense. He's won school-wide computing power competition awards. The teacher competing with him on this. He's in for a rude awakening.
Don't be so impulsive. Teacher, why make such an unfair bet with him?
You two students, please come up with a problem.
Teacher, the problem is ready.
This student. Come back and sit down. Behave and pay attention in class.
What? Giving up?
What I mean is, this little contest is already over.
Over? What's over?
What is he talking about?
He hasn't even started calculating yet. How can it be over?
What do you mean exactly?
5,252 teraflops. That's my answer to this problem.
This is impossible. You didn't even do any calculations, you just glanced at it.
Correct. The teacher's answer is completely correct, not a single digit off.
What?
As for your problem, you don't need to calculate it either. The answer is 6,334 teraflops. Half the class is already over. If there are no other questions, let's get back to class.
Come on. Take a look. The equipment here is all state-of-the-art. You can all look around freely. Feel free to touch anything. You can even try operating some of it. Hey, everyone. This is where you'll be working from now on.
The place isn't bad. But you should also know that during our studies, we hardly ever attended classes. If there's real work that needs doing,
Don't worry. Leave it to me. Right now, am the one in charge of this company's financial power. If there's work that's too hard to finish, I'll just pay to outsource it.
Ren.
Mr. Sun.
So these are the genius friends you mentioned?
Yes, everyone. This is the person I told you about. Young and accomplished, who single-handedly built this company up, Mr. Sun.
Hello, Mr. Sun.
You flatter me, Ren. I'll be counting on all of you from now on.
No problem, no problem.
Ren, I have something to tell you. Come outside with me for a moment.
Okay. I'll step out for a bit. Feel free to look around.
Ren. Those friends of yours. Never mind, let's talk business first.
What's wrong, Mr. Sun?
Our old rival, Yinshin Chip Company, showed up at Leighton today, out of the blue. They claim several of our previous chips infringe on their company's chip design patents. We need to figure out how to respond. Go back to the office and help me organize the materials.
This is also part of the executive assistant's job.
Of course. Don't worry, it's just some very simple text work. Before, even that good-for-nothing Lin Jaguay could handle it. For you, it'll definitely be a piece of cake.
Naturally. Don't worry. Leave everything to me.
The materials needed for the negotiation, I've had someone bring them out and place them on the desk in the office. Go and highlight some key points we'll need for the upcoming discussions.
Alright, I'll get on it right now.
Ren, our company is going through a turbulent time right now. I'll have to trouble you to put in extra effort.
Seeing, there's no need to be so formal with me. What is all this messy stuff? How am I supposed to understand these legal documents? I can't even understand it. And now I'm supposed to highlight key points. Such complicated work. How on earth did that loser Lin Jaguay manage it before? Could it be that he outsourced the work too? But the negotiation meeting is starting this afternoon. There's clearly no time to find help now. What do I do? Got it.
Oh, President Sun, you've changed assistants. Where's that Lin Jaguay?
He's just a good-for-nothing. Not worth our time discussing. Instead, Tony, please first state your side's demands.
All right. The main purpose of our visit here is to seek a reasonable explanation regarding Leighton Company's infringement of our patented architecture during the development of the Haokong and Haohai chips.
The claim that we infringed on your patents is completely baseless. Our Haokong and Haohai chips are entirely self-developed. Their architecture also follows that of the older chip models and has nothing to do with your patents. It has nothing to do with your patents.
No matter how your R&D process works, the end result shows your chip's architecture overlaps significantly with the patent we filed. This fully meets the criteria for patent infringement. If there really was infringement, why didn't you raise it during the chip trial exhibition? Instead, you wait until now, 2 years after the chip has been on the market, to accuse us. It's obvious. You're just trying to take a cut of our market profits, aren't you?
Representative from the other company, please don't change the subject. We're only here today to discuss whether infringement actually occurred. Specific market details are not within the scope of today's discussion.
It is an infringement issue. This is our.
All right. Let's not talk about other things for now. Let's focus on the core issue. We've consulted with a professional law firm. They've already reached a conclusion. Leighton Corporation's infringement is a confirmed fact. Right now, I just want to know what President Sun has to say about this infringement claim.
Regarding this point, I will give you a clear answer. Okay. You want an answer, is that it? I'll give you an answer. You want an answer, right? Fine. I'll give you an answer.
Good. We're all ears.
You claim that our company's product uses the chip architecture patent that your company filed. But from what I know, the architecture patent you filed is not exactly the same as our product's chip architecture. In fact, the architecture type is completely different.
What is she talking about?
Is this woman still half asleep?
President Sun, hold on a second.
Perhaps Mr. Tony should take another good look himself.
I'm not sure what President's son wants me to see.
It's written here in black and white. Your patent details. Can't you read?
Maybe you should take a closer look. This isn't the patent we raised the issue about. In fact, it's not even our company's patent.
How is this possible? What's going on? I asked you to organize the documents on my desk.
This is exactly what was on your desk. Look at the cover if you don't believe me.
The cover is right. The binder is right. But the files inside are wrong. What is happening?
Bringing documents, completely unrelated to the negotiation, to the table. You've got some nerve, Mr. Sun.
Mr. Tony, Please give me a little more time. Let me reorganize the materials.
Give you time? Listen to this, everyone. You think this negotiation is a game? We're all here just to play with you and give you more time to reorganize?
But...
No buts. Up to this point, the entire negotiation, process and content have been recorded. These records will become our key evidence for suing Lading Company in the next step. If you, Mr. Sun, cannot provide a satisfactory compensation figure, then we'll see you in court.
The president of Lading Company is way out of her league.
With her level of skill, how did she ever get to be president?
What's wrong with Mr. Sun today? It was a winnable battle, but she completely blew it.
I never expected that Sun Seing, who usually dominates the business world, would make such a rookie mistake today. What's more crucial is that assistant kid, who's always at the table, making key points and turning things around. Lin Jaguay isn't here. My judgment was right. Lin Jaguay is the real threat. This Sun Seing is just a wet behind the ears little girl. Mr. Sun, is there anything else you'd like to say? If not, we'll move into the stage of negotiating compensation.
Ren, help me.
You. Doing this is just too vicious, isn't it?
Vicious? How is it vicious? We've always acted based on evidence, ensuring everything is compliant, legal, and reasonable. Yet you, the moment you speak, call us vicious, using such severe language to slander and defame us. There's no joking at the negotiation table. May I ask, can you provide any evidence of our so-called viciousness?
Why?
If you don't, step aside. You have no place to speak here.
This Tonija is an Eastern noble. How can I possibly afford to provoke him?
Since your company, Lading, cannot produce more evidence to deny liability for the infringement, then we will move into the stage of negotiating compensation. No problem with that, Mr. Sun?
Fine.
According to the valuation provided by our lawyers, Lading Company infringed on our patents and obtained substantial illegal profits. If handled according to the law, the compensation would be at least 3 billion. If you disagree, gather your materials, and at the next meeting, we'll settle on the amount.
3 billion.
It's over. The company is already short on funds. And now, Mr. Sun has created this huge mess.
Losing such a huge sum of money, neither the board of directors nor the shareholders will let her off easily.
How? How could this happen? Mr. Tony.
Xiao, are you alright?
Ren, what exactly is going on with the documents you gave me?
This really isn't my fault. I did everything exactly as you instructed. Marking the files you told me to mark.
But then, why was the content in the documents wrong?
It seems someone secretly swapped the files inside.
Damn it. Who on earth would do such a thing? What was his purpose in doing this?
Don't you think this whole situation is a bit too coincidental?
How so?
Lin Jaguay just left his job, and people from Yinxin Corp immediately come to cause trouble. And just then, at this very moment, the document has issues too.
Are you saying this matter was also Lin Jaguay's doing? That loser has the capability for this?
Who else but him would both understand the conflict of interest between the two companies and have access to the documents? I think he did it to get back at you. He leaked the relevant information to Yinxin Corp, and at the same time, before leaving, he swapped the related documents, all to make you look bad at the negotiation meeting.
He had the motive, the means, and he's a despicable person. It really must be him. Find out where Lin Jaguay is right now. I'm going to make him pay.
Class. The essence of chip design. is the process of implementing specific functions through hardware structures like logic circuits and transistors onto a silicon wafer. What's important to note is, the core objective is to achieve the intended electrical functions while meeting constraints on performance, power consumption, and area. Remember these 3 points. Their synergy must be considered.
Lin Jaguay's lecture is actually really good. Back at Layton Corp, he really was hiding his true abilities on purpose. And, dressed in a suit, Lin Jaguay, walking up to the podium, is so charismatic, so handsome. I really don't understand why Seing would fire him.
Alright. Class dismissed for now. Take a break.
Professor, as the substrate for making chips, what material exactly is a wafer made of?
I already covered that in the lecture. It's also in the textbook. Look it up yourselves.
Yes, Professor.
Teacher, what's the relationship between transistor size and chip performance?
Didn't I already cover that in class? Which part didn't you understand? Alright, I'll explain it once more. If there's anything you don't understand, interrupt me and ask right away. The key metrics for transistor size are generally divided into 3 specifications: 7 nanometers, 5 nanometers, and 3 nanometers. The smaller the size, the higher the transistor density, the lower the power consumption, but the stronger the performance. But there's one thing to consider: design difficulty and manufacturing costs increase exponentially.
Thank you, teacher. Your explanation was excellent.
Jiaguai. Oh wait, I should call you Professor Lin.
Assistant Fu, what are you doing here?
I've been studying here all along. I was just interning at LaTeX before, but you don't need to call me Assistant Fu anymore. I've resigned.
You resigned?
Seing, President Sun, has been completely taken in by that guy Xiao Ran. They're on a frenzy, laying off Dasha employees in the company. What's more, they're always finding all sorts of excuses to smear you. I couldn't stand it anymore, so I quit.
You really didn't have to resign for my sake.
It wasn't for you. It was for my own conscience.
So, are you planning to return to school and focus on your studies now?
I'm lucky to have heard your lecture. But I have a question I don't quite understand.
What don't you understand? You can ask me directly. I'll tell you everything I know.
Then why do you seem reluctant to answer questions from Toyo students, while you're always so patient and enthusiastic when answering questions from Dasha students? You always answer with such patience and enthusiasm.
The reason is simple. Because they and I are both Dasha people, flowing in our veins. We share the same blood.
Teaching is divided by nationality? But isn't science supposed to be borderless?
Even if science knows no borders, scientists always have them.
Science knows no borders. But scientists do.
Sweki, you were able to study abroad, so your family's financial situation must be pretty good, right?
It's okay. My mom is a doctor. My dad is an architectural designer.
Then you should understand even better the prosperity of Dasha today. But have you ever thought about decades ago, your grandparents? Or, going back further, think even further back, nearly a century ago, your great-grandparents lived in what kind of environment? War raged everywhere. Foreign oppression was everywhere. 90% of the people couldn't even get a full meal. So who was it that gave us the life we have now, free from want, safe and secure? Let me tell you, it wasn't those foreigners who shout about science has no borders, nor was it those so-called international friends. It was our own Dasha, martyrs and heroes. They fought for it with blood and sweat. The Dasha of today has achieved such rapid progress in every field. Our predecessors, who once left their homeland to study overseas, but never forgot their roots and returned to serve their country, deserve immense credit. You could even say without them, you and I wouldn't be standing here today. Think about them more. Think about them. Do you still believe that science has no borders?
I think I'm starting to understand.
One generation plants the trees, the next enjoys the shade. We today stand in the shade, planted by our forebears. And as the generation that enjoys that shade, we should also, like our predecessors, plant more shade for the generations to come. That's why, to educate the youth of Dasha, to impart knowledge and resolve doubts, is our mission. It's our duty, without hesitation.
Yes, teacher.
Lin Jaguay, you've got some nerve. How dare you come here to swindle people?
Son Seeing, what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? What have you done? Don't you know in your heart?
What have I done?
Lin Jaguay, how dare you deny that you tipped off Rockcore? How dare you deny that you secretly swapped the documents in President Sun's office?
Lin Jaguay, I never thought you could be so vicious and despicable. Back when the company needed your ideas and strategies, you couldn't even squeak out a word. But now that you've left, you're full of schemes to harm the company.
President Sun, you must have misunderstood Professor Lin.
Shut up. Who do you think you are? You have no right to speak here.
Son Seeing, no matter what you think, I did. My stance remains the same. If you have evidence, go to the police. If you don't, please leave my classroom immediately. You're not welcome here.
I'm not welcome. This is the school where my father taught. What gives you the right to say I'm not welcome? You're the ungrateful traitor here. Sneakily sabotaging the foundation my father left behind, and now you have the nerve to come back to the school. Using my father's reputation to teach and make money. How can you face my father?
Fine. I will protect Seeing for 3 years.
Welcome, everyone, to Layden Company's IPO launch event.
I have a clear conscience towards my teacher.
How dare you have the gall to say that?
Don't you touch him.
Insane. This world has truly gone mad. Even a lowly temporary assistant dares to defy me now.
I haven't been your assistant for a long time. I am a student now. A student of Dasha.
Lin Jaguay, you really are getting more and more pathetic. No, you have to hide behind a little girl. Alright. Since President Sun can't deal with you herself, I'll do it for her. I'll teach you a lesson, you worthless piece of trash.
Someone's trying to hit Professor Lin.
Who dares to hit our Professor Lin?
Go in and help, quick!
President Sun, if this escalates, it won't look good for our company. Maybe.
Lin Jaguay, you got lucky today. But sooner or later, I will make you pay.
I actually pushed him on my own initiative. Professor Lin, was I a bit too impulsive?
No. I'm very grateful for your help just now. You did well. I also hope that next time our fellow countrymen face such a situation, you'll step forward, just like you did today. Only by standing united can we Dasha people avoid being bullied anywhere.
Hello.
I heard that Yangxin Corporation is demanding $3 billion in compensation from us.
Mr. Liu, you don't have the full picture. Our company has a traitor in our midst.
Regardless of the reason, you've already failed in your duties. First, the dismissal of the Dasha research team, and now this failed negotiation. You've already lost all credibility with the shareholders and the board of directors. You'd better watch your step. Don't let anything else go wrong.
These old fossils. When it's time to collect their dividends, they're all smiles. But the moment something goes wrong, they just take it out on me.
Miss Sun, the most important thing right now is to get the Thor chip developed as soon as possible. Once this chip hits the market, it will be a huge boost for the company, and for you, it will be a major achievement. With the Thor chip, those little setbacks will all be forgotten.
Right. We still have the Thor chip. Let's go. Back to the office. How's the progress on the Thor chip development?
Ms. Sun, the R&D is still in its very early stages.
Still in its early stages. Why is it so slow?
The company's lithography machine has high durability loss. We need to spend time on maintenance.
About how much more time will it take?
About half a month or so.
Half a month? I think you're just trying to deliberately delay the company's R&D progress.
Half a month is indeed too long. It could very well affect our progress on the next order. The lithography machine. Can't we wait until after the Thor chip is finished to do the maintenance?
In that case, there's a huge risk of the machine being scrapped.
This Thor chip is just some discarded draft I found in a corner of my mentor's office. Whether it can actually be developed isn't something I can guarantee. We need to get to the mid-stage of R&D as soon as possible, so we can secure the funding. First, the lithography machine's usage durability is very high, even when it reaches the point of needing maintenance. Continuing to use it for a short time won't cause any serious impact.
That's right, Miss Sun. I've never really heard of a lithography machine being scrapped.
If we miss the R&D window, because of this small risk, the loss would outweigh the gain.
Miss Sun, think about it. Will the board and the shareholders really give you an extra half a month?
Fine. The Thor chip will go into R&D immediately. The lithography machine maintenance, put it on hold for now.
But Ms. Sun.
Miss Sun is wise.
Decisive at a critical moment. A true heroine.
Didn't you hear Miss Sun? She's already given the order. What are you waiting for? Get moving on the R&D.
You 4 professors wanted to see me? Is something the matter?
Jaguay Lin, we've long heard from your mentor that he had a student he thought the world of. Who would have thought that student would be you? You've been keeping a low profile.
I'm just an average student, under my mentor's guidance. I think you might have the wrong person.
Enough with us, you can drop the act. We are all your mentor's closest friends. We're trustworthy allies.
I really don't understand what you're talking about. If there's nothing else, I'll be on my way. I have a class to attend.
So vigilant. No wonder no one has discovered your talent all these years.
Jiaguay. Here. Read this email. Then you'll believe us.
This is an email from my teacher. The date on it is 3 years ago, on the eve of his passing.
It's a scheduled email from 3 years ago, before he passed from illness. He wrote it to us. We only just received it. He said the agreement with your mother had reached its term. Only then were we allowed to learn your secret.
As for his purpose in sending this to us, was to ask you to do us a favor.
Like your mentor, we initially went abroad to study, with the goal of serving our homeland. We studied overseas. But plans change. When we finally gained the ability to serve our country, Toyo placed us under strict control.
This is our life's work. To this day, it has never been publicly released in Toyo. Jaguay, you are the only one we trust. We hope you can help us bring it back to our homeland, back to Dasha.
But even if it gets back to Dasha to ensure your safety, these research results could at most be published anonymously. No one would know what you've done for the country.
In Dasha's century of rapid development, how many unsung heroes have there been?
To be counted among them is a great honor for us.
Some things are more important than fame and fortune. We've endured for 3 years. This point, I believe you understand.
Jiaguay. Take our life's work home. We leave it all to you.
Rest assured, professors. I, Xiao Ran, even if it costs me my life, will not fail this mission.
Mr. Sun, you've worked hard.
Run. Nothing's been going right lately. If it weren't for you backing me up, I really don't know what I would do.
Don't worry. Things are looking up. Once the Thor chip is successfully developed, everything will fall into place.
Run. What? Our lithography machine, worth hundreds of millions, is completely broken. How could this happen? Run, didn't you say the lithography machine couldn't break?
I said, the chance of it breaking was very small. I just didn't think such a low probability event would happen to us.
What do we do now? The lithography machine is broken. Not only will the Thor chip project be put on hold, but all our other R&D projects will be affected too.
Calm down.
But,
Mr. Sun, calm down. The worse things get, the calmer we need to be. The main problem now is just the lithography machine, right? It's broken. We'll just buy a new one. Once the Thor chip is successfully developed, none of this will matter.
Right. Once the Thor chip is successfully developed, we can turn everything around. I'll call the procurement department right now. Director Endo, I need your help. We need to procure a new lithography machine.
I'm sorry, Mr. Sun. Your repeated mistakes and missteps have proven that you lack the ability to make sound decisions. I'm afraid I cannot follow your orders right now.
Damn it. Now even my subordinates are starting to disobey me.
You can still contact the board. After all, they're all old friends of your father. They should still help.
The board. Uncle Xiao, I urgently need a new lithography machine. I need your help.
You're always so high and mighty, looking down on everyone. Now you've messed up, and you're calling me? Too late.
Uncle Xiao, you were my father's closest friend. You can't abandon me too.
I'm not helping you. You think who's been cleaning up your messes all this time? The shareholders have had major issues with you for a while. Let me tell you, we've already put the motion to elect a new CEO on the agenda.
What? Mr. Xiao, you can't do this to me.
Recent events have proven that you simply don't have what it takes to be CEO.
But the past 3 years, everything went smoothly for me. You can't just judge me based on this one time. Why? The past 3 years, everything was always so smooth. Why? Why did things end up like this? Right. It's all because of Lin Jaguay, that good for nothing. If he hadn't suddenly left and kept causing trouble for me, throwing off my rhythm, I wouldn't have lost my composure like this. I wouldn't have kept making so many wrong judgments.
Exactly. That Linja really deserves to be torn to shreds. But President's son, now's not the time to dwell on that. If we want to turn the tide, we need to quickly get our hands on a brand new lithography machine.
But no one in the company now is willing to help me. I'm a general without an army. Where am I supposed to get the funds to buy a new lithography machine?
Since we can't touch the company's money, then, President's son, you'll have to raise the funds yourself.
Raise the funds myself, you mean? I should mortgage my family's assets.
Exactly. To reverse the situation at this stage, we have to bet everything we have.
But
are you really willing to just lose the position your mentor worked so hard to entrust you?
But
are you really willing to be dragged down by that good-for-nothing Lin Jaguay to let him succeed in making you lose everything you've built at the company?
Fine. I'll listen to you. I'll contact the bank right away. I need you to liquidate all the properties and shops here as quickly as possible. Turn them all into cash.
No problem, President Sun.
Seing. I heard you're planning to sell off all our Sun family's real estate. Liquidate everything. Is that true?
Seing, don't you dare do something so foolish. This is the estate your father left for us to live on.
Uncle, Aunt, don't worry. I'm just borrowing this money temporarily to handle some company matters. Once the company gets through this crisis, I'll buy back all these assets very soon.
If you sell all the houses, where will we live?
Why won't you listen to us? Child, give us back the property deeds.
All these assets are under my name. How I handle them is none of your business, you poor relatives.
So, about our business here.
Mortgage. Mortgage everything. How's it going?
Great. Everything's on track. The new lithography machine has been calibrated. It's officially operational. What about the remaining R&D funds? They've already been injected into the relevant research teams. Research on the Thor chip will soon enter the mid-phase. We estimate in a month it'll be successfully developed. Then everything will turn around.
That's good. I see you've allocated most of the R&D funds to the teams your friends put together. Are they up to the task?
Don't worry. They're all top talent in the industry. Absolutely no problem.
Run. This time, I've really bet everything on this. You must keep a close eye on this project. You must ensure the Thor chip is successfully developed. Otherwise, I'll lose everything.
Relax. Leave it to me.
Hello.
Sun Seeing, the board has found top experts from the Eastern Isles to analyze the Thor chip blueprints you provided. The chip designed in these blueprints has a fatal flaw. It simply cannot function properly. Immediately halt all R&D progress on this chip.
Doctor, how is she really?
She's stable for now. She's just overly exhausted and had a severe emotional shock. That's why she fainted.
So, when will she wake up?
It's hard to say. It depends on her own recovery.
Now that Sun Seeing is in a coma, the company will likely soon send someone to replace Sun Seeing in her position. When that happens, things will look bad for me. I need to quickly get my friends out of the company. What's this? Remedial plans for the Thor chip's flaw, and negotiation strategies with Corestone Corp. Maintenance and repair for the lithography machine. Could it be? These are contingency plans. Our mentor wrote for Sun Seeing before he passed something this important. And this woman just threw it in the trash? No wonder she ended up in this sorry state. That's right. The handwriting in this notebook matches the handwriting on the original Thor chip design drafts. This must have been left specifically for Sun Seeing by our mentor. That old man was something else. He actually foresaw all of today's events. And now I've gotten hold of these notes. Heaven is really on my side.
After the negotiations with Rock Chip fell through, she then forced the development of a flawed chip, which led to the company's most valuable lithography machine being damaged. I think now, no one will object to the proposal to remove Sun Seeing from her position as CEO.
I agree.
I have no objections either.
While appointing a new CEO is also important, what's more critical right now is dealing with the series of disasters that Sun Seeing has caused.
Easier said than done. The mess she's made is no small matter. Who can negotiate the compensation amount with Rock Chip? And what about the Thor chip development that's been left hanging? Not to mention the lithography machine.
Exactly. The new lithography machine we bought isn't advanced enough. Many of our previous products can't be manufactured with it. We're strapped for cash right now. Where do we get the money to buy a brand new model?
Let him in.
Good day, everyone. Let me introduce myself. I am the CEO's assistant, Xiao Ran.
Isn't that Sun Seeing's lackey? What's he doing here?
What? Do you think your boss hasn't embarrassed herself enough?
I'm here today, not on behalf of Sun Seeing, but on my own behalf. As for my purpose for being here, the problems the company is currently facing, I can help solve them. Please take a look at my proposed solutions.
Did you come up with all this yourself?
Rockchip's patent actually has a loophole like this. The flaw in the Thor chip can actually be fixed.
This method of repairing the lithography machine is truly unprecedented. Our lithography machine can be saved.
You have such remarkable skills. Why did Sun Seeing keep making mistakes before?
It's because she was too arrogant. She never listened to my advice. Her personality, I'm sure you're all familiar with it.
Xiao Ran, at this critical moment, for the company's survival, you've stepped in to help. A timely rescue. You've performed an immense service. I propose that we immediately remove Sun Seeing as CEO and temporarily have Xiao Ran take over to handle R&D and related matters. What do you think?
No objection from me.
Agreed.
The capable should lead. We agree as well.
Agreed.
How long have I been asleep? Right. What's the situation at the company? No. I need to get to the office, fast. Hello. My card suddenly stopped working. Could you swipe yours and open the gate for me?
Isn't that Miss Sun? After causing such a huge mess for the company, you still have the nerve to act so entitled?
Sun Seing, you have nothing to do with this company anymore. What are you doing here?
Nothing to do with the company. What are you talking about?
You really don't know, do you? You've been stripped of your position as CEO. Now, Mr. Xiao Ran is our CEO.
What? Xiao Ran. He took over my position as CEO.
Thankfully, Mr. Zhao stepped in just in time and turned things around. Otherwise, the company would have been ruined by you.
He secured the second round of negotiations with Rockcore. He advanced the development of the Thor chip. He fixed the lithography machine. He patched up every single hole you left behind. He's the one truly suited to be our company's CEO.
But all those things were clearly done under his orders. No. I need to call and ask him.
The number you have dialed is currently busy. Don't waste your energy. Keeping you out of the company was Mr. Zhao's direct order.
How is that possible? We were so close.
Alright, miss, we're going to have to ask you to leave.
Let go of me. I'm Sun Seeing, the CEO. How dare you treat me like this? Get your hands off me. Let me go. How could this happen? There must be some misunderstanding. Run wouldn't do this to me.
The number you have dialed is currently busy.
I have to find a way to get in touch with Run. Who can help me reach him now? That's it. Xiao Yu. She was the one who introduced Run to our company. She's my best friend. She'll definitely help me. Xiao Yu, I finally found you. Why aren't you answering your phone?
What are you doing here?
Something's going on at the company. I don't know what happened, but they won't let me in. I want you to call him and ask Run for me.
He's now the CEO of Lading Corporation. He's got so much to deal with every day. He doesn't have time to talk to you.
But you were the one who recommended him to our company. Now, he suddenly and inexplicably took my position and won't even let me into the company. You owe me an explanation, don't you?
What explanation? You're the one who's useless and incompetent. You ruined the company's business. Run earned your position with his own abilities. That's only right. Why should I be responsible for that?
But we're friends.
You lost your company position, and you squandered your family's fortune. Who would want to be friends with someone like you?
You.
All right. Don't bother me while I'm having coffee. Get out of here. You're like a stray dog. What bad luck.
What are you doing here?
We've heard everything. You've been kicked out of the company.
You put all the loan money into the company. Now the company fired you. Our house. Doesn't that mean we'll never get it back?
If we can't get the deed back, we'll just stay here. We'll camp out right here.
But this house has already been mortgaged.
What? You? Are you trying to kill us?
You good for nothing. We told you not to mortgage it. Don't mortgage it, but you just wouldn't listen. Tell me, how can you face your father?
Please leave. I need to be alone.
Leave your father with us. The Sun family fortune is completely gone, and you have the nerve to tell us to leave? You're the one who should get out. This big house should be ours to live in for a few days.
What are you doing? Don't touch me. This is my house.
Get out!
This is my house. Open the door. Open the door. I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten all day. Why did it come to this? Could it be that I was really wrong?
Oh, by the way, Mr. Lin, you'll be returning to Dasha soon. This. I made it myself. It's for you. I hope that when you wear it, you'll have a safe trip and return home safely.
Thank you. That's very thoughtful of you. And you. Keep studying hard. I'll be waiting for you to come back home someday and develop Dasha's chip industry together.
Okay, I'll definitely study hard. I won't let down your expectations of me.
So that's it, Lin Jaguay. I was wondering why you agreed to the divorce so easily this time. Turns out, you were already fooling around with this little woman. Wait, all of this is Lin Jaguay's fault. If he wasn't such a useless loser, good-for-nothing freeloader, I wouldn't have had to cozy up to Xiao Ran. If I didn't bring Xiao Ran into the company, I wouldn't have ended up like this. It's all his fault. Everything is because of that hopeless, good-for-nothing loser, Lin Jaguay. Run. I finally found you.
Son Seing.
Run. What on earth is going on? What happened? Why? You clearly had the ability to help me solve those problems, but you just refused to help me right away. Could it be that you did it on purpose? You've been scheming all along to take my CEO position.
Miss Sun, you got me all wrong. I only found it after I went to your place. It was in your trash can. I found a notebook. That's how I luckily solved some of the company's problems. Your father left you something so important, and you just threw it in the trash? Besides stupid, I really don't know how else to describe you.
The trash can. The notebook. It's the notes that Lin Jaguay wrote for me.
Lin Jaguay's notes? I dug this out from your living room. Trash can.
That's right, this is the notebook. Before the divorce, Lin Jaguay wrote this for me. Are you saying you relied on advice written by that loser Lin Jaguay to help the company solve so many problems? How is that possible?
These notes were written by Lin Jaguay. Aren't these supposed to be left to you by your father?
Miss Sun, this is the original draft for the latest chip design. I made some slight modifications. Please take a look.
Just leave it there. But, in your project proposal, it's heavy. Wait a minute. There's a flaw in your testimony.
Let me say this one last time. Xiao Ran is nothing but a rat who only knows how to steal other people's work. If you want to protect the legacy your father left you, do not trust him. Otherwise.
Could it be Lin Jaguay was never a loser? All these 3 years, all my achievements, were because of him. So, I'm the real loser.
I never knew our mentor had a mysterious genius student he valued extremely highly. The design for the Thor chip was also something our mentor and that mysterious genius worked on together back then. Then everything makes sense now. No wonder the handwriting on that design draft and the handwriting in the notebook are the same. So, Lin Jaguay is that mysterious genius.
Are you saying even the Thor chip was designed by Lin Jaguay? That's why he could spot the flaw in that chip at a glance. Xiao Ran. So, you've been lying to me this whole time, you treacherous, deceitful, despicable scoundrel.
Ms. Sun, it's not really my fault. Treacherous, deceitful, despicable. It's mainly because you're too stupid. Even if I didn't trick you, someone else would have made you their cash cow.
You.
And what's more, you actually personally drove away Lin Jaguay, your guardian angel, from your side. And you even gave me the notes he left behind to save you. You handed them over to me. You even let me use them as a weapon to replace you. You just summed it up perfectly. You were right on the money. You really are. The fool here.
Xiao Ran, I'll fight you to the death.
You can just stay here and be a street beggar. Ms. Sun. Oh no. Miss Sun. Lin Jaguay is both a mysterious genius and holds many secrets of Latech Corporation. I absolutely cannot let him return to Dasha so easily. Otherwise, he will surely become a threat to me in the future. I need to find a way to keep him in Dongyo. Then find an opportunity to eliminate him. Connect me to Minister Mitsui. I have urgent news to report to him.
After 7 years, I'm finally going home. I wonder how much has changed at home in these 7 years. I miss Mom and Dad so much. I miss the park near our house. And the noodle shop downstairs.
Stop him.
Roger, hold on a second. Excuse me, sir, you'll need to cooperate with us for another inspection.
Didn't you already check? What else do you need to inspect?
We've received orders to conduct a spot check. We need to see if you're carrying any prohibited items.
Why would there be a spot check? Right now of all times, something's definitely wrong here, no matter what. The materials the 4 professors gave me must not be leaked.
What's that in your hand? Put it down. Now.
A wishing stone.
A wishing stone? Why are you putting a wishing stone to your mouth?
The wishing stone has a scent. And besides, it was a gift from a very important female friend of mine. She gave it to me, so I've gotten into the habit of smelling it. Is that not allowed?
Search him thoroughly.
Yes, sir.
Alright, you can go.
Okay.
Lin Jaguay, stop right there.
Xiao Ran.
Lin Jaguay, who would have thought you'd still end up in my hands?
Sending me back to Dasha. Isn't that what you've always wanted? Now I'm about to leave. Where are you up to now?
Cut the act, Lin Jaguay. I already know. You're the mysterious genius that old man talked about. The one who can repair the Thor chip. You've been undercover at Lading Corporation and know all their secrets. If I just let you go back, wouldn't that just create trouble for me?
What do you want?
What I want isn't important. What matters is what the esteemed Director Mitsui decides to do with you.
Mr. Lin Jaguay. According to the Toyo Kingdom's talent management regulations, any individual who has studied in our Toyo Kingdom and thereby possesses exceptional talent in science and technology is not permitted to leave the country freely. We request that you return with us to assist in the investigation.
And if I refuse?
Refuse? This man is the director of the Toyo Kingdom's talent management department, a man among men. How dare you defy him? What gives you the right to defy him?
Because I'm a citizen of Dasha. I hold Dasha nationality. I am protected by Dasha's international security law.
Daxian, this is the first time I've seen someone so willing to take the blame. Director Mitsui is nobility in the Toyo Kingdom. If he tells you to kowtow, you'd better get down on your knees right now.
Xiao Ran. Do you really enjoy being a dog for the Toyo people that much?
So what if I am? A Toyo dog is still better than a Daxian like you.
Enough. Mr. Lin Jaguay, regardless of your nationality, this is Toyo Kingdom soil. You must submit to our authority. Go. Cuff him. Take him back to the Institute for interrogation.
On what grounds are you arresting me? Let me go.
Who dares lay a hand on a citizen of Dasha?
Go.
You, who are you people?
I am the diplomatic director of Dasha's first military district.
Dasha military officers.
People from the Dasha military district. How did you know I was here?
A few days ago, we received a timed secret email sent by your mentor. After getting the email, we immediately sent people to Toyo to provide you with comprehensive protection, ensuring you safely return to Dasha. Don't worry, everything here, leave to us.
Dasha officer, appearing at Toyo Airport. What do you think you're doing?
You have no right to detain our citizen without cause. Now, I demand you arrange immediately for Lin Jaguay to pass security, proceed to the departure lounge, and wait to board.
So, you're trying to, on Toyo soil, brazenly snatch someone away?
Let me say it again. Lin Jaguay is a citizen of our country. He has the right to return to the land of Dasha.
And what if we don't let him go?
Our mission is to protect Lin Jaguay and ensure he returns home safe and sound. If you try to forcibly keep him here or harm him in any way, you can try. Of course, the prerequisite is you'll have to step over our 4 corpses first.
He's just a mere Dasha officer. This is Toyo territory. How dare you talk big here? Minister Mitsui, quick summon the airport security officers. Show them what we're made of. Minister Mitsui, give the order now.
Fine, on my command. Let him go. Let Lin Jaguay leave.
What? Let him go. Let Lin Jaguay leave? Why? Minister Mitsui, you're a noble of Toyo. He's just a mere Dasha officer. This is still Toyo soil. You should order the security squad to come and shoot him dead.
Shoot him dead? Do you have any idea what would happen if a Dasha officer were attacked on Toyo soil? Do you ignorant fool, you dare tell me what to do? Haven't you embarrassed me enough already?
Minister Mitsui, why?
What are you standing around for? Go.
Don't go.
Thank you all for your help.
Just doing our duty. No need for formalities. Please depart as soon as possible, Mr. Lin, to avoid further trouble.
All right. Then I'll take my leave now.
Why? Just why? Why can't even a Toyo noble keep you here?
Xiao Ran. Do you think it's still decades ago? Between today's Dasha and Toyo, the balance of power has long since shifted.
Everyone, hold on a second. Put your work aside. Let me introduce someone. This is our new member, Lin Jaguay. From now on, he will be the deputy head of our chip research team.
Hello, everyone. In the future, I'll need your support and guidance.
This is the Lin Jaguay, who brought back the crucial research materials from Japan. He's a real hero.
Hero or not, but the deputy head position is so important. Is he really up to the task at his age?
If he doesn't have real skills, he won't get past Academician Zhou.
Come here. This is Academician Zhou. Academician Zhou is our ace chip expert in the chip research team. From now on, you two should communicate more and cooperate closely.
Hello, Academician Zhou. I look forward to your guidance.
I'm aware of your accomplishments. I'm deeply moved by what you've done. Thank you for your contribution to our nation.
You're too kind. I just did what any citizen should do.
However, the deputy head position in the chip research team is no easy job. It concerns the development of our entire national chip industry. I have to express my doubts. Does he really have the capability for this role?
Academician Zhou, I understand your concerns, and I know they are based on the comprehensive development of our nation's chip industry. Lin Jaguay is indeed young. He might not yet meet your demanding standards. That's precisely why we need you to guide him more.
But Director Lee, the Global Chip Conference is coming up soon. This conference is key to whether our domestic chips can break into the international market. Lately, I just don't have the energy to deal with non-research matters. So, I need a deputy head who can truly manage all the team's affairs effectively, a capable one.
Well,
Academician Zhou, could I see the work you're presenting at the World Chip Conference?
Of course.
Thank you.
This is the culmination of 10 years of my blood, sweat, and tears. This chip is called the Phoenix 3. It features 16 cores and 32 threads on a single silicon wafer. The base clock ranges from 2.2 to 2.0 gigahertz. It can scale up to 256 logical cores. It utilizes the long arch independent instruction set, targeting servers and desktop applications. It offers independent control and secure, reliable features. It can meet a wide range of computing needs. It's currently one of our country's most advanced chips.
Impressive. The Phoenix 3 chip is indeed intricately designed. It's truly remarkable. However, in terms of the chip's design, there are at least 3 areas that could be improved.
What did you say?
Areas for improvement?
Am I hearing this right? Did he just question Academician Jew's work?
That's Academician Joe's pride and joy, and he says it has flaws, and right off the bat, he claims there are 3.
If he doesn't have a solid explanation, he's not getting out of this easily.
Lin Jaguay, this is Academician Jew's work of 10 years of dedication, a masterpiece of chip research. If you're not absolutely certain, don't comment recklessly.
You say my Phoenix 3 chip has 3 areas for improvement? Can you elaborate?
This chip's architecture is Z-type. It fully supports process upgrades, adopting a more advanced node. At the same time, it can increase transistor density. This would reduce leakage current and support higher clock speeds and power efficiency. This would boost chip performance.
That does seem feasible, but the room for improvement is limited.
Secondly, because of the hollowed-out design, you could add more cores at those hollow points, optimize the multi-core scheduling mechanism to enhance parallel computing power.
Right. That point, why didn't I think of that?
Finally, since the chip die area is relatively large, you could use the spare space to add dynamic voltage and frequency scaling and an efficient thermal design. This would allow the chip to operate stably within a high-performance range. This aspect doesn't directly boost the chip's computational performance, but it can increase the chip's total computational output over the same period of time. The longer it runs, the more significant this performance gain becomes.
Academician Jew, this third point Lin Jaguay mentioned, is that also feasible?
Feasible? Extremely feasible. He's an absolute genius.
He actually managed to pinpoint the flaws and propose improvements.
This Lin Jaguay, at such a young age, to have such skill.
And in just a dozen seconds, he found the defects and instantly came up with solutions.
This is just insane.
Academician Jew, so, about Lin Jaguay, the deputy team lead position, do you think he's still worthy of it? Not yet. You have to give me a reason.
Director Lee. Positions in our institute go to the most capable, although I don't know him well yet. Just from the points he raised, I already know his abilities far surpass mine. He shouldn't be the deputy lead. In the future, the position for the Global Chip Conference should be given to him.
No, that's not appropriate. Academician Joe, I just have some clever ideas. My experience is nowhere near yours. The team lead position and the global chip conference seat. How can I possibly take over? Please, you're putting me on the spot.
Son, now is a critical time for Dasha's chip research. You don't need to be modest anymore. Your return is a blessing for Dasha, and trusting you with these important matters isn't just for you, it's for all of Dasha.
But I'm still young. My experience is shallow.
Stop arguing, you two. Here's what I think. Academician Jew has rich experience. Lin Jaguay has talent and ability. Both of you are indispensable, for now, temporarily. The two of you will co-lead the team for the upcoming chip conference. You'll both attend. Does anyone have any objections?
No objections.
Thank you for your trust in me. For entrusting me with such responsibility, I will spare no effort to bring honor to Dasha.
Lin Jaguay, stop right there.
Son Seeing.
You were the chip genius my father valued the most. For the past 3 years, why did you lie to me? Why? Why did you keep the truth from me, leaving me completely in the dark?
At this point, there's no need to hide it from you anymore. Actually, everything was arranged by your father. He was afraid that if I stood out in Toyo and performed too well, it would draw the attention of the Toyo authorities. They might restrict me, preventing me from returning to serve my country. That's why he told me to hide my true abilities.
I don't understand. Work is work, no matter where you are. Why are you, just like my father, so insistent on returning to Dasha?
You've never lived in Dasha, so of course you wouldn't understand.
Anyway, for everything I did to you, while we were in Toyo, I apologize.
You came all the way to Dasha, just to apologize?
Besides that, I came to Dasha to ask for your help, with one last thing. Help me represent Leidong, represent the Sun family, in the global chip competition. Right now, you're the only one who can help me. Only by winning the global chip competition can I take back everything that belongs to me.
I'm sorry. I can't help you.
Why? Is it because you still resent me?
I never resented you. Of course, you're not even worth my resentment. The reason I can't help you is, now that I've returned to my homeland, from now on, other than my country, I will not serve any company or family. My heart belongs solely to the nation's core.
Jaguay, our chip is ready, right?
Don't worry, Academician Joe. I did the final debugging last night. I guarantee there won't be any issues. Over the past 3 months, we have patched the Phoenix 3 chip and enhanced it to its maximum potential. We should be able to achieve a decent result.
Let's hope so. This conference is far too important for Dasha.
Lin Jaguay? Why is he here too? He's here representing Dasha. Perfect. Using his own developed and revised Thor chip to crush Dasha will surely make him regret it for life.
All participating groups are now present, and the scheduled start time has arrived. I hereby declare the 5th Global Chip Conference is now officially open. Now, the first to present their work is from the Inca Kingdom, the Inca Research Institute's Sorry 3 chip. It's the Inca Kingdom's first to support the Nebula 3 signal system, high-precision SoC chip. It supports multiple civilian navigation systems with centimeter-level accuracy. In terms of versatility, it also performs very well. Next, we will test this chip's overall performance score. The testing instrument will calculate, based on computing power, CPSIC, and other metrics, the chip's overall performance score. The Inca Kingdom's Sorry 3 chip may have encountered a minor malfunction and cannot operate normally. In that case, we have no choice but to temporarily remove the Sorry 3 chip from this conference's evaluation.
Don't bother showcasing the Inca Kingdom's junk.
At such a grand conference, showcasing their chip is simply a waste of time.
This is a chip conference, not some circus act. For them, hurry up and move to the next one.
Alright. Next, the work we will showcase is from the Eagle Empire, the Royal Research Institute's Griffin chip. The Griffin chip, it's the most advanced, 3rd generation wafer-level AI chip in the entire Western continent. It utilizes a 5-nanometer process containing 4 trillion transistors and 900,000 cores. Its peak computing power reaches 125 pflops, capable of efficiently training ultra-large parameter AI models. Next, we will test this chip's overall performance score. The Griffin chip's overall performance score actually exceeded 20,000 points.
That score is almost more than the last global chip conference's score by over 2 times.
The Eagle Empire truly lives up to being the world's #1 chip power.
It seems the top spot at this chip conference will most likely still land on the Eagle Empire's head.
Next, the work we will be presenting is from the Eastern Sun Samurai Research Institute, the Thor chip.
That bastard Xiao Ran actually gave the Thor chip directly to the Eastern Sun's Research Institute.
Lin Jaguay, I will use your research to crush Great Xia and make a name for myself.
The Thor chip employs a very unique architecture. This architectural approach significantly enhances the chip's peak performance, ensuring it remains extremely stable during long-term operation and also reduces power consumption. Next, we will test this chip's overall performance score. The Thor chip's overall performance score is unbelievably higher than the Griffin chip by nearly 10,000 points.
Higher than Griffin? Are you serious?
The Eastern Sun's chip sector isn't bad, but there's no way it could be stronger than the Eagle Empire.
Could it be the global chip industry is about to enter an era dominated by the Eastern Sun?
How does the Eastern Sun have technology like this? It's impossible.
With my Thor chip in the chip industry, you will all bow to my great Eastern Sun.
Our competitors are this strong. What are we going to do?
Don't worry, Academician Joe. Throughout history, when has Great Xia ever feared a strong enemy?
Finally, the work we will present is from Great Xia's Third Research Institute, the Phoenix 3 chip.
Great Xia's chips. I remember that Dasha in the chip field isn't much better than India, right?
This one, I don't think we need to look at it. Their product is just garbage. We can skip it directly.
Compared to the chips from Eagle Country and Dongyang, Dasha's chip is simply not comparable.
The Phoenix 3 chip adopts the common architecture used in Dasha. Although this architecture is not innovative, it is solid and stable. The Phoenix 3 chip has made many small adjustments and changes in many details. Next, we will test this chip's overall performance score. $35,000.
A score of 35,000?
How is that possible? In just 3 months, he actually developed a chip that outperforms Thor.
What's going on? The score is moving again.
Why is this chip's score still rising in the back end?
What's happening?
I added my own unique recirculating power supply design to the chip. With this design, after the chip runs stably for a period of time, it activates the core for a second boost, further enhancing the chip's performance and computing power.
The Phoenix 3's overall performance score has actually reached 65,250 points. Dasha's Phoenix 3 chip, as the highest scorer of this conference, has won first place in this chip conference.
How could this happen? This shouldn't be. Lin Jaguay, you deserve to die.
Xiao Ran, you are suspected of illegally selling Leighton Corporation secrets. You are under arrest.
Arrest me? I did this for the glory of Greater Dongyang.
Enough talk. Come with us.
No, this can't be. You deserve to die. Lin Jaguay, let go of me.
First place. Dasha got first place. We did it. We finally did it.
We did it. Everyone, welcome to the era that belongs to my Dasha.